And welcome to The Price of Fame,
where we talk about fashion, art, music,
and entertainment.
I am Savage Rogers.
I am Mike Vegas. We got the beautiful Queen Isis in the building.
Hello. And I got my girl Keita over here in the cut. Say hi, Keita.
I don't know how Keita got in the cut. She's like, oh, I got my girl Keita in the cut.
I was thinking that.
She thought that, oh, I got my girl Keita in the cut.
I was thinking that.
We introduced her and then she introduced somebody else. That's how you do it, though.
Right. Yeah.
That's how you do it.
She's my special guest.
Listen,
That's how you do it.
You know, I don't know how special.
Yeah, we might as well put Keita on the cut.
Exactly, right?
Yeah, we might as well throw her in.
That's gonna be next.
Yeah,
that's gonna be
That's
next.
how they kind of,
Slide their way through,
Slide.
right?
in, and then before you know it,
She's
on
on
the
the
side.
cut.
Yep.
Now it's no more three the hard way.
Nope.
Come on now.
Before-
Nobody gonna break
Yep.
up. Nobody gonna break up bond. Don't act like that. Cause
Before
you acting
amigos,
real
no.
I
like
don't know, man. I'm very
you act-
territorial, you know.
you acting like somebody coming to take me away from y'all or something.
You know,
like
I mean,
I used to be like plotting new shows. She was like, "Oh yeah, we're gonna do a show. I'm gonna put you on the show, and then I'm gonna bring the prison dude in, and then he gonna be on the show."
yo, now you not talking about Jody.
we gonna do
Why would you
it.
talk about
she be-
my person?
She be plotting all types of different shows on us. Like
Why would
what? Like we just put this together. We just put this
Yo,
together.
that's a fact.
Yo,
The chemistry was just going. Ever
Yo,
since she
y'all
came
is so
back from
emotional.
Jamaica, I know she was acting different. Ever since she came back.
Anybody who hits Jamaica and you lay on that kayak and then the men rub you
Yo,
down.
that-
And she
that
said she got her feet down
that
with the
clay
sand.
rub is different. I ain't gonna
What-
lie to
what I
y'all.
tell
Y'all
you?
need to
you
experience. I
acting
think
different.
everybody should experience
Once you
a
get
good
that,
clay
once you
rub
get
on
that clay rub,
Yo,
it's over.
You know how to act, man.
That's it.
She
Listen,
came back with a little different kind of.
Different swag.
Yeah, man.
get over it.
Came out like the men was worshiping me there. I don't
Yeah.
understand what's going on over
That's
there.
what this is. That's how we're supposed to be treated. Okay, that's how we're supposed to be treated.
Okay.
But anyway, what's going on with y'all? How y'all doing? How was your Mother's Day weekend and all of that? How's everything going on with y'all? What happened?
She segued that. That was a good segue.
You know, she brought that up because she, you know, compared to what she did this Mother's Day.
Yo, I ain't
What
gonna
she
lie.
did this Mother's Day, she brought
I'm
her
just-
mother to see Mary J. Blige.
Yeah,
50 Cent.
it was a
Lox.
time. We had a great,
Oh my
great, great
God.
time. We did.
That's
we did.
that's good. But
But
since you want
Her
to bring
mother was
up,
doing the. Her mother was doing the Lil Kim dance.
Yeah.
I said, "Oh man."
Mary J was like, Mary J,
"Damn."
she was like, yeah.
She was doing the Lil Kim dance.
but
Since you brought up Mary J,
Oh man, come on.
it's going down.
since you brought, it's going down. I remember Mary J was on, Mary J and KC wasn't looking too good out here back in the day.
Booger sugar.
It was on that drugs and alcohol.
Oh gosh.
That's a phase. It's a phase, man.
Is it a phase? I don't know if that's a phase.
That's a phase.
Some people don't make it out of
Some
that
people,
phase.
some people go through things and it's a phase, man.
It's a lot of people that passed away from that phase. They didn't get out of that
Yeah, a
phase.
lot of family members that passed away from that, man.
Yeah, it's rough. It's a rough thing.
Yeah.
You start getting on like that drugs and then like heavy alcohol, and especially when they start combining it, it's crazy.
I always wonder, like, what will possess you to start that? If you ain't,
Right.
you never did it your whole life, and then all of a sudden you get in the entertainment business.
You be like, you know what?
Now
I
you
need to
try.
smoke some crack.
That's a fact.
Like no, I wonder how you
That's
get
a
to that.
fact.
This
Richard Pryor
gonna this gonna be
Pryor
a
smoked
At
this
somebody's party.
this gonna be
Huh?
a
I said at somebody's party.
This gonna
I've been
be a
to a lot of
disclaimer.
parties, a lot of celebrity parties, and never thought about snorting.
Yeah, because you got a different
Yeah,
mind
me
state. You
Snorting and none of
different.
that. Because I was like, I'm not trying to be like that dude right over there.
Yeah, I ain't gonna front. I had like back when Greenhouse was popping. I ain't even gonna call no names for this one.
Oh, you
But,
snort some coke?
but back when I didn't. But back when Greenhouse was
But you
popping.
brought it up like,
Yeah, nah. I'm telling you what happened. So we normally don't jump into the stories this early, but we're gonna jump into a story this early.
okay,
So back when Greenhouse was popping.
I know Greenhouse.
Yeah, me, Phil, my boys, whatever. We roll up the Greenhouse. The bouncer's like, it's $1,000 to get in. There's like 7 of us.
All right.
Okay, it says only VIPs open. That's it. Only way you can get in is you go to VIP, whatever the case would be, $1,000. Like, all right, 7 of us is $1,000. That's nothing.
Mm-hmm.
We'll pay that. He said, "No, it's $1,000 each."
Woo.
I said, "Okay, I'm not paying that." I was about to call my boy's name. I'm glad I didn't call your name. So,
were your boys black or white?
Yeah. He's African.
Okay.
So he goes. He's like, they're like, "Why is it this much to get in?" They're like, Yeezus is in the house. Big Yeezus is in there. He's in VIP. So and the club is packed.
Yeah.
So if you want to get in, you going in VIP. So we're like, oh man. So my boys, I almost called his name again. He's like, oh, Yeezus is in there? He said, let me make some phone calls. So I'm like, oh, okay, whatever. I'm like, I drove. I'm like, I'm about to hop in my car. I'm gonna be out. I'm going to the crib. Nothing's going down tonight. I'm not paying $1,000 to get in Greenhouse. It's not gonna happen. I'm not. It's Greenhouse. I'm not paying. Greenhouse was popping, but I'm not paying $1,000 to get in Greenhouse. So like 15 minutes, I jump in the car. My boy says, "Savage, let's go, man. Let's go." I'm like, what?
That's the accent that he has?
Yeah, that's how he talks. He's African, but he speaks like that.
Yeah, but I mean.
Yeah, but that's how he talks. Let's go, man. So anyway, we go back. The bouncer again is there. The bouncer at Greenhouse was like a little ruthless. So the bouncer was like, "Y'all paying the $1,000?" He's like, "Nah, man, we're not paying that, man." He's like, "I told you ain't getting in then. So get out of my line, or either you know how they used to do it. You know what I mean? You would catch these things.
I never had that.
Oh, okay. He's like, you get out of the line, or whatever. Some other dude comes through. The dude is like, calls his name, like, "Oh no, they're good. Let him in." So we go straight through. We go to VIP. We get to VIP. My boy pulls out the cocaine. So everybody in VIP is on the cocaine. I got a picture, a throwback picture of me with 2 like bottles of Belvedere. Huge bottles, like the biggest bottle. You remember back when Jay-Z was shaking them up? Jay-Z and James Dash shaking up the bottles? I got them 2 big bottles. Because I was the only one in there drinking because they was all on cocaine at Greenhouse. All the celebrities. I was like, yeah, I'm good.
You didn't even think about it?
Nah. I ain't.
Not one.
They was like, you don't want to take a bump? I'm like, nah. I know what this do to people.
Yeah,
like, I done seen what it does. So I'm not.
First hand, right?
Right. First hand. So there's no way I'm about to snort that, and I know what it does. So back to your point, I don't see how people do it, and you know what it turns you into.
Yeah. At one point, Molly and ecstasy was a big thing.
Big, huge thing.
It's a big thing. Everybody's on Molly and ecstasy.
Yeah. Your man Future kind of made that. I mean, for the new generation.
Okay, because I'm like, Molly was out before Future was out.
Yeah. No, he kind of made that Molly Percocet.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Percocet. Molly Percocet.
Mm-hmm.
But then I found out that he didn't even do it.
Yeah.
So he told you they use drugs or whatever that he wasn't even using. So now he got you on the Molly and Percocet, and he's good.
He said that? He said he never used it?
No, he didn't say he never did, but he was like, he stopped a long time ago, even when he was still like, rapping about it. But it's like anything. I guess that goes to like, like rappers rapping about they used to be drug dealers.
Yeah.
And, they're not doing it anymore. But at once upon a time, they did it. So they speak in present terms, like it's still going on. So I guess it's that type of thing. But when it comes to drug use, I don't know if you should be doing that because it influences like a whole generation of people.
I know a lot of people say when they smoke weed or whatever, or drink, they kind of enhances their creativity.
Yeah, but
I don't believe that. But I mean, to each his own. I mean, if that's what
to each his own.
They have to do, but.
all right, I'm about to hit you with my famous phrase that I say every week. Let me ask you a question.
Uh-huh.
Do you think weed is a drug? Is marijuana a drug?
No question.
I believe that also.
Wow.
What about you, Ike?
I don't think it's a drug.
Oh, man.
Why would she say that?
Yeah, I don't know. So you think Snoop Dogg off the weed is the same Snoop Dogg when he's on the weed, when he's smoked
but
out?
my whole thing is why don't you think weed is a drug?
Right.
Ice?
Ice, baby. Why don't you think weed is a drug?
Nah, it is.
Because
It
it comes
is
from the
good.
earth.
She said, oh, yeah, it is. She said, it's not. Oh, yeah, it is.
She sound like Rick James. I didn't do that. Oh, yeah, I did that.
Yeah, I did it.
No, I mean, we use a drug.
Oh
maybe
my
it's
God.
I just saw something. They was talking about the THC levels are insane now.
Well, for one, now they got, it's so many
Different types.
Remember, we
spraying
came up.
stuff on weed.
I'm,
It's just a
I'm
lot
not trying to
going
tell
on.
you how old I am, but we came up. We only had the Bobby Brown, and then Dr. Dre came around, and Dr. Dre had the Chronic from the West Coast. They had the green weed, but now they got the the your mama die if she take a smoke of this. They got the Killer Cam. They got the shoot your daddy in the face. They got all types of strands that if you smoke it, like it's telling you, like this is the worst possible thing you can smoke.
Yeah.
And like where did the strain come from?
Yeah.
It has to be mixed with something. Something had to get mixed into it.
Yeah, I'm gonna tell you a story. One time I was with when I first went to North Carolina. I think I was like 15. 15 years old.
After you was born there, though. You was born in North
No,
Carolina.
I wasn't born in North Carolina. I was born in Harlem. I told you I was born in Harlem.
Harlem.
Polo Grounds,
Okay,
man.
gotcha. Polo.
Raised in the Bronx, man.
Right.
And I went to North Carolina for summers, man.
Okay, gotcha.
It's all good, though.
No, I got Tremont, East Tremont.
This is a true story, though. Just a true story. This girl was to me, she was bad.
Right.
And I was down south, and she smoked weed. So she was older than me. She's like 25, 23, 24, some shit like that. She molested me. She was older.
Whoa, hold on. Hold on.
Go back.
That's a fact. If
All right,
she's
go back. Y'all
if
just
I'm
need you to-
15 and she 23, 24, 25,
Right.
what does that mean?
Yeah.
Exactly.
She's a rapist. Not even a molester. That's
Well, no, she didn't rape me because I did my thing, but
No, but still, that's what it is.
Okay,
It's
so-
statutory.
the point of the
Let's be
matter
clear.
is,
It's statutory.
She-
Just so you people understand.
Let's be clear.
That is
it
statutory
happens,
rape.
it happens to guys too.
It does.
So-
It does.
So she was, I was fiending because at that time I was new to it. So I'm like, oh my God, like this is crazy.
Right.
One day we in her bed, she reaches over and grabs a joint. So she starts smoking. She puts it up to my lip. She said, "You want some?" I said, "No." She said, "You sure? It feels so good. And when you high, it feels so good." So she puts it up, and I did my lip like, and I said, "Nah. I can't do it. She's like, "Oh, you." She's like, "All right, no problem." And then we just get it on. But I'm just saying, like, I could see how a person, if they that open or they just that
Right.
impressed by somebody, then they might say, "Yeah, I'll do it.
Right.
I do some Molly. I do some, whatever."
Right. So what you saying is, what I'm hearing is that Whitney Houston put Bobby Brown on the drugs. That's what you just said.
I thought it was the other way around.
No, I don't
I
think
thought
so.
Bobby put her on the drugs.
I don't know.
I don't think so. I said think so, just so you guys know. I didn't
But
say I know.
I got a
It's
theory.
an
I got my
opinion,
theory
but-
about church girls, man.
And Whitney was a church girl. Whitney was in that
Keita,
church.
why you laughing?
These church girls, boy.
No, Whitney was in the
Oh.
church.
They some
Yeah.
wicked
Keita, why you
ones.
laughing
Yeah.
so fucking?
They some wicked ones, boy. These church girls, boy. Because it's like you dealing with a church girl, right? And it's like they showing you things that you ain't never thought about doing.
Whitney already had a woman by the time Bobby came around. She done did it all.
Because they lived a sheltered life, somewhat of a sheltered life. And they strict household and all that.
Right.
But they want to be adventurous. So what do they do?
Sniff cocaine.
Turn it up.
Oh, okay. It's okay.
Turn it up. They ain't sniff cocaine. They do it all. They do it all. Yeah. Church girls is wild.
I mean,
wild.
okay.
They be the girls you least expect. They be the girls you least expect to be doing the most. Woo. And then
Right.
the girls you expect to do the crazy thing, they be more conservative, like, "Nah, I ain't doing that."
Right.
And church
Like, I
girls
never
like,
did that in my life.
Exactly. They be like, "Take it in the bud." Yeah, what?
Yo, take it
Landon
in the
switching.
mud.
Yeah, that's a fact.
Switching lanes.
That's a fact. If you ask any guy who was the freakiest girl you ever slept with, I guarantee you, he said, "Yo, it was a church girl."
A Christian church girl. Oh, what?
That's a fact.
What are we talking? Okay, Christian. Because it'd be a little different when it comes to like
But
Muslim.
I didn't
and,
say a temple.
Okay,
Or
okay.
mosque.
Gotcha.
Church.
You said church. Gotcha.
Baptist, Methodist.
Gotcha.
All that.
Gotcha.
You know? For real. Speaking in tongues.
And that's kind of where Whitney came from. Whitney came from that background.
She
Like
did.
the church background. She's from New Jersey, right? She's from Jersey.
Jersey, yeah.
Yeah. Bobby
mean,
Brown
you know.
ain't see it coming. He from Boston. He ain't see that coming.
I like Whitney though. I mean, you know.
Yeah,
I mean,
love
Whitney
me some
was.
Whitney.
was the
I
truth.
feel like Whitney was the greatest singer of all time. I think she was, like voice wise, greatest of all time.
No,
voice
I agree.
She has some great songs.
I agree.
No,
her
I mean,
vocals,
her
her
vocal
stage
pitch.
presence, yeah.
Her vocal pitch was.
Yeah.
I feel like it was the greatest of all time.
It was like effortless.
Yeah,
like
yeah,
she
yeah,
just
yeah, yeah.
Even when she was on it, what she said, crack is
Yo,
whack.
Yeah, it's
crack is
cheap.
for
Crack
is
said
cheap.
it's cheap.
She-
I would
she-
never
she
do that,
true,
girl.
she true.
Yeah, even when she was on that crack.
Her and Mariah Carey was going back and forth. They were like,
You know what? No, I think Mariah just.
Mariah was
You know
on.
Mariah didn't sing all her backgrounds?
Yeah, I'm sure.
It's this
Yeah.
girl, it's this lady, I forgot her name. She used to sing at Village Underground. She was singing a lot of the backgrounds from Mariah Carey.
And I saw Whitney Houston battling like the opera dude, like one of the greatest opera singers of all time.
Oh, yeah.
Like him and Whitney Houston was going like
I
back
can
and
believe
forth.
that. She's the truth, man.
Yeah, she's the truth.
She's the
Yeah.
truth.
Even on the crack, you couldn't touch her.
Did you hear
Oh,
this,
God
dude?
bless the dead.
I mean,
God,
she-
he just so
She was on that
just,
crack.
yeah.
And it's crazy. You see, even I think Pusha T didn't even feel right about it. When Kanye put the album cover, or like the bathroom she died in for his like album cover, that was crazy.
That's ridiculous.
That
was
don't
pretty
make-
crazy.
Pushing
For
the limit
what?
right there.
Yeah, I think even Pusha T was like, I know I talk about this cocaine, but we might need to change this cover.
Yeah,
This cover's pretty wild.
Crazy.
That's pushing.
But it's
it
crazy.
too far.
I mean, that family had it rough though, because it was Whitney that passed away, then
her daughter.
Christina, then Bobby Brown's son, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was crazy.
I mean, you know,
One thing we all got in
man.
common, y'all.
where's that?
I said one thing we all got in common: death.
That's
Never
a
know
fact.
how, never know when,
Yeah.
That's
never
a
know
fact.
why.
What you gonna do, right?
What you gonna do? Take
Yeah, but there's
it.
been so many celebrities, like you know what I mean, that
Just let themselves go.
alcohol and drugs.
Amy Winehouse got a movie coming out, man.
Yeah.
Oh, it's
I
a
think it
movie
came
coming
out.
out?
I think it came. I think
My boy did a
came out,
couple
or maybe
songs. My boy
tomorrow.
Salon
comes
Remy
out.
is behind her music. Man.
Okay. You know what I learned after she passed away, that I didn't know that her and Nas had like a relationship.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't
That's
know.
what I heard.
But you know, Salon Remy and Nas is like that.
Right. So maybe that's how they met. I don't know. I'm not speaking on
Possibility, I know
the,
Salon
on the
and
business,
Nas.
but like her and Nas had a relationship, and like that's what they say. And even he was like, you know, you can't save certain people. Like no matter how close you are to them, sometimes people are gonna do what they're gonna do, and there's
Right.
nothing you can do about it. No matter if it's your girlfriend, your wife, your husband, your boyfriend.
I think a
whatever.
lot of people got a lot of issues, man. You know what I'm saying?
For sure.
That they don't speak about.
Yeah, they don't speak about it, so
just-
they try
just
to
keep
bury it.
Yeah,
Right.
keep it inside and
drugs
just
and whatever.
Right.
Yeah,
And
that's
try to
their
cover it up.
their
Yeah.
coping mechanism.
But then it's really not coping, because once you're not high anymore, it's back. So now you got to get high again.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's true.
Right.
That's true.
true.
I mean, ain't nothing you can do about that. I mean, you just gotta face it. You gotta just, face it head first.
Mm-hmm.
Fight for that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. You got to take it to the head.
What about Meg Thee Stallion? They said she gets crazy off of the
For the
alcohol.
alcohol?
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
Man.
the whole
That's a loaded-
situation with like her,
Yeah.
Tory,
That's
and
a
all
super
that. They said it was
loaded
a lot
situation,
going on with that.
Because I'm not going to lie. I feel like if she wasn't drinking, if it wasn't like drinks involved, I think that situation wouldn't have went down.
Yeah, I don't think it would have went down either.
I don't think so. I think everybody was like intoxicated, and it
Yeah.
like, it like just went way beyond what it should have been. No matter
Real
who
quick.
shot who or who did what or what, all of them was intoxicated. Yeah. And I feel like if they weren't, it wouldn't have went that far.
Yeah.
I
You think it's the pressure of just like when you go to the club, do you have to drink? Do you have to do drugs?
You might not have to do drugs or drink, but
Is there a lot of pressure?
You might be
know
the
what I'm
only
saying?
sober one there.
Right. So a lot of times
I've
So
been
you
there a
might
million
just-
times.
yeah, a lot of times it feels like that because if you get to the club, right, and you with your boys or your girls or whatever, and they're like, oh, we're gonna pop bottles, we're gonna go, go to the bar. What are you drinking? Whatever the case may be, you kind of be like, you're gonna do it, because you're kind of like in that environment. So once you get in that environment, you're kind of like, okay.
Yo, I have a story about alcohol and that party environment. So I have a client that was venting to me, right? And she was saying how she went on vacation with a friend and a few other friends that she didn't really know, of her friend.
Yeah.
So she was there and she told her, like, they was going to be at this particular place for a couple of days. So the night that they got there, she told her friend, like, look, I'm not drinking tonight. I'm going to drink tomorrow. Like, I don't want to drink tonight. We just got here. I don't want to be drunk, tonight.
Yeah.
And the friend of the other friends was like, oh, I feel like you're trying to ruin the event. We all going to be lit. We all going to be turned up. Like, you're going to be the party pooper, the only one that's not turned up. And they really had a almost an altercation to the point where my client, she was like, you know what, I'm getting on the plane. I'm going back home. Because why you making it about you, and why do I have to be drunk in order to have a good time to celebrate my friend? Like, people really be controlling. Like, that peer pressure is real.
No,
Like,
it is.
That is insane. She was crying and everything. I'm
But
like,
she's
she was
an
like, she
adult.
couldn't. She's an adult. Yes.
She did the right thing.
She did the right thing. She said, I might even stay. And she said, look, friend, I want you to enjoy your birthday, but I don't want to be around these people because this is not my vibe. I'm like, you did the right thing because that's crazy.
I've never seen a
like,
guy put that much pressure
On another man?
guy. Like,
oh, you're not
like, nah,
drinking.
bro, we
You
ain't
trying to
drinking.
ruin the party. Like, imagine.
I don't know.
that.
I seen that before. I'm not gonna lie. I seen that before.
I've never seen that.
That's
have.
crazy. I'm
Dudes are
listen,
like, yo,
more
you
for
ain't
me.
gonna get no drinks. We drinking, like, you know what I mean? Get them a drink. Like I seen that before for sure.
He's a sucker if you
Yeah,
go for
I
it.
seen that for sure. No,
And to really get upset
as a man, you
with
got to do what you want to do. So you got to be like, be able to stand on business, like,
I'm gonna ask you a question.
Me, I'm gonna tell you something, right? So, a lot of people, they don't believe it. When I go out, I'm always like, I tell you how many I'm gonna have before I go out.
Right.
Me, I don't get drunk ever. I don't know if anyone's really seen me drunk. Just because I came from like a alcoholic family background. So I go
know your
out and I'm like, I'm gonna have one or I'm gonna have two. And then I'm done. Then I'm out, I'll get with y'all. And I think people don't really think that that's what's gonna happen. And then I get out and I have one and I'm like, all right, yo, I'm out. and people don't like that. Like, they're really like, yo, like he really
Like,
just
he
had,
too good for us.
like he
something
really
like-
just had one drink and left.
Yeah.
Like, but that's just how it is, because I'm not gonna, you know what I mean? That's not what I do.
Yeah.
So I'm not gonna be out drunk, because I don't get drunk.
So they could catch a video of you acting crazy.
Could you date a girl that drank? I mean,
Oh,
talking about
man.
drink heavy.
Um,
Not a cup of wine or
Right.
whatever, but I'm talking about she drink every day. She got to take a drink.
for me, it's not gonna work out because, like I just told you, the background I came from. So for me, someone like that is almost triggering.
Yeah.
So it's almost like, I can't be with someone if every day you got to take a drink, every day you got to be drunk. You're gonna start thinking like you're not even living real life at this point.
What about coke,
Nah.
weed?
Yeah, that's 100%
She
out.
wake up in the morning. She
Even weed, I can't do that. I can't, for one, I don't like the smell of weed. Like, I just don't like the smell myself. Like, you know what I mean? I don't like it. I think it stinks.
yeah.
So, even me, I used to, like, smoke maybe, like, high school. Like, I tell people, like, oh, I didn't go to high school. I went to school high. So, and I still got good grades. You know what I mean? Like, still got excellent grades. But it was one point, me and my cousin was chilling. And then I was like, yo, you smell bad. He was like, yo, you do too. Like, you smell awful. And that was the end of it.
Oh yeah.
That was it. I don't like the smell. I was like, yo, I don't like the smell. Like, at all. When I'm around people and they smoke and I smell it, I have to get away from them.
Yeah, it's kind of strong.
Yeah. I just don't like
I
it.
prefer that than cigarettes.
I don't
I've been
want
in
to
the
either.
studio so many times.
Yeah,
It'd be
cigarettes.
a cloud of smoke in the studio.
Black and Mouse.
Yeah,
and
but
yeah.
the cigarettes, ooh,
Yeah.
Yeah.
kind
that's
of crazy.
different.
Kind of crazy. I don't think I could date a girl that she overindulges in anything,
Right.
and I can't do it. I don't care how good you look. I don't care I don't care none of that. And not for me. Now, will I smash it? I might smash it.
I got the draws.
Yeah, I might smash it. I probably would smash it, but she,
Crazy.
Oh my God.
Got the draws, dog.
You got the draws, dog.
I'm just being honest, like, of course, like.
And with a mask on?
No, she can't do it while we're doing it. But then again, you never, I don't know, depending on what type of mode I'm in.
What do you think about, like, Michael Jackson?
Yo, that's
What
crazy.
did he, like, all right, what drug
What
did
did
he
he die
do?
from?
What is Propofol? I don't want to say it wrong, but
Sounds like.
yeah. It was like a...
Prince, too. What did Prince die from?
So what's crazy is, I don't know if this is true, but I heard, like, Prince, they said Prince hurt his back or something, and then he went in the hospital, and he got prescription meds, and then he got addicted to the prescription meds
I can believe that.
from the hospital. But they say Prince never used to drink and never did drugs in his life. So then he got hooked on the prescription meds and passed away from whatever he was prescribed for, like, back pain.
I mean, it can happen to anybody. I know people personally that were addicted to.
Like Mac Miller, like it's so many. I mean, so many people. Juice WRLD took all the pills on the plane.
Yeah.
So many people.
It happens, man.
Yeah.
It's a part of everyday life, man.
Even like lean. Remember, lean was a huge thing.
Where did that come from?
Lil Wayne was on lean.
Yeah, but where did it come from? I heard
Texas.
I heard it mess up your teeth.
It came from Texas. That's where they,
Nah,
that's where the
really
chopped and
do.
screwed
Now,
music
I'm
came
talking
from.
about who was the first person to say, "Listen, let's drink some cough syrup.
Wasn't it?
This is gonna,
I remember Lil Wayne.
No, it
drinking
started before.
lean.
It started in Texas, so
No,
I don't
we
know
know
who
some
invented it.
sipping,
But that's where
sips,
chopped and screwed
Sips.
music
Oh,
came
yeah.
from. Is slow it down, because they're saying that when you drink the lean, you slow down. So that's how their music was like that.
Yeah, it's like medicine.
Like, yeah,
It's like
man.
That's crazy.
I'm gripping a big body Lexus down in Texas. Like everything was slow because they say it slow you down when you on the lean.
And it definitely messed people's teeth
but
up.
it definitely messed up Pimp C. It messed like Rick Ross had problems from it. Lil Wayne's has problems from it. So it's
taking
crazy.
his hair out and everything.
Yeah, it's crazy.
I don't know, bro.
They said my man Lil Wayne aging like an old white woman.
Oh my goodness.
I don't even mean to laugh about that, but you're right. Like a lot of times you don't come back from that. It's very, very few people.
Yeah.
They'd be like, I did this cocaine my whole life. I did this heroin. I smoked this crack, and now I'm good. Like I'm the best me I can be. A lot of times you don't come back from that.
And if you do come back,
I know a few.
Your body's not the same. Huh?
Yeah, I know a few of the people that retired.
Yeah.
And they are good. Like today, like they've been through all of that.
Oh, really?
How old are they?
Today, like right now, I know. What Jerry? Like, oh, did I say her name? She like 60 something.
Yeah, but is she functioning like regular? Like,
yes.
Is she how she look? Like, I want to see a before picture and an after picture. Because drugs has a way of just eating you up.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
People they be having a look though. They definitely have a
It's
look.
a
No matter
look.
how cleaned
And
up they are, they have a look. That's true. It's true.
Swag is different. They walk fast. Or they either even if they don't walk fast, they
say walk fast.
Their feet are real close
or they
together.
talk fast.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It messes you up. It messes your brain up.
No question.
Yeah.
And your nose. I don't know for a fact, but they said it burns
the nostrils. Yeah.
nostrils.
I know some people. Their nose look like it just melted away. Ooh.
Yeah, you know what's crazy? They said that Richard Pryor used to snort coke on Foxy Brown.
Pam Grier.
Yeah, Pam Grier, man. Said it messed up her I don't know, ovaries or whatever you call it.
Her fertility.
Yeah, she can't even have babies, man.
Yeah, because she never had kids, right? This Pam Grier,
no,
man? Yeah, that's crazy.
Wow.
Yeah.
Richard Pryor was a wild dude, though. I'm not gonna front. They said Richard Pryor was like off the cocaine. He was sleeping with men, and he was doing all types of stuff. Just anything, anything goes.
And Paul Mooney.
Yeah, it was. Back in the day, they was wild.
I mean, cocaine was a big thing in the 70s. Man.
Heroin, cocaine, heroin especially. Like,
heroin, cocaine, mescaline tabs.
Yeah, it's
That's
crazy.
That's the thing. That's why I ain't trying to hear nothing with Bill Cosby and none of that, man. I don't care. I'm not trying to hear none of that.
I don't know if I'm gonna say I ain't trying to hear none of that because I don't know what
Yo, my thing is.
I don't know what Bill did.
I keep saying this and I'm gonna say this forever. If we all doing drugs right now,
right, which we won't be.
No, I'm just giving you an example.
Okay.
We all do drugs right now.
Right.
Girls, guys. It's about 15, 20 of us in here. So let's say it's 20 of us, 10 girls, 10 guys, and we all doing drugs.
Right.
And we having a sexcapade in here and everything, right?
not a
sexcapade. I'm just giving
like
you
an
an
escapade.
I'm giving you
like you said, like an escapade, but with sex. Like, so a sexcapade. Okay.
And then everybody was with it because that's what they was doing in the 60s and 70s, man. They was doing a lot of drugs, trying things,
partying,
bisexual, a little bit of everybody, right? 30 years go by, that same 20-year-old girl, 25-year-old girl,
right,
55. And some of them are 60.
Right.
Now she's a decent woman. She looks different. But she was doing all of that stuff. But you, on the other hand, you're a dirty old man. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
A lot of people were doing drugs back then.
No, there was a lot
of people, man.
And it's hard to think like who did what.
Yeah.
Because all of us was on drugs then, if that's the case. So it's hard to be like,
you go to a party, and I'm pretty sure that if you go to a party, they had look, Studio 54, they had tables of coke.
Yeah.
Tables and tables of coke. Everybody getting high.
Yeah, it's crazy.
All kinds of craziness.
To think about it, it's crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember I went to the Limelight and I saw.
It used to be like the church, right? It was like a church, like a cathedral.
Right up the block from Justin's.
Right.
And I went to the Limelight, man, and I swear it's a church, and I saw people, bisexuals, trisexuals.
Not the trisexual. What's a trisexual?
They try anything. They try anything. Anything.
With a hole in it.
Anything. Let's just do whatever we're gonna do. Coke, snorting coke, all kinds of just all kinds of craziness, and I'm just like, wow, this is different. Like, I gotta get the hell out of here.
It's not my lane.
That's the first thing you think too. You're like, I don't. Yeah. This ain't for me. I need to be out of here.
I went back to the club a couple of times, but I mean, you it's a thing that goes on, man.
Yeah, it's just so crazy. Like in the community, in general, like black and brown people, you would think that that we would get away from like drugs. Period. Even with selling the drugs, because you know how many celebrities it is, how many rappers. Like you're a rapper, you got a record deal, but now you're in prison for distributing cocaine or distributing crack or distributing drugs. Or distributing meth or whatever it is. Like, that's nuts to me.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean? Like, you're supposed to go legit. So why are you still, in the streets?
Because they feel like that's just a guaranteed money.
Huh?
And they feel like that's just guaranteed because it's always going to be people that's willing to do drugs.
Right. And I think that's what it is.
It's never going to end. Like,
it's hard to maintain entertainer's lifestyle.
Right.
It's very hard.
So it's like I got to keep this image up. I ain't getting this money from the record label.
Right.
I can't let nobody know.
Right.
Keep the
I
money
need to go get a
flowing.
break.
I'm dead serious.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah. How many people done got busted bringing coke through record companies?
Yeah, I'm sure it's a lot.
Right before
like
they really
you're shipping records to New York from Cali. There's coke inside the box.
Yeah, it's nuts.
You know what I'm saying?
Not to be funny though, like the record industry, a lot of cocaine funded the record industry, period.
Yeah.
A lot of record labels was funded off of drug money, off of street money.
Give or take, I mean.
Yeah, a lot of them.
Yeah, I guess. I mean, a lot of businesses, period.
Period. Yeah,
Period.
you're right.
Look at the Rockefellers.
Right.
Right?
Yeah, it's true.
Come on. There's a lot of people that, you know, what wasn't the Kennedys bootleggers or something like that?
Yeah, bootleggers. Yeah.
Yeah. It is what it is, man.
I mean, a lot of people is bootleggers. I got some, you know, family members that used to be
me
like,
too.
yeah.
Yeah.
That's what was bringing in the income then, like the extra income. So,
Yeah.
you know.
I mean, you got to do what you got to do, right?
Yeah. It's nuts.
But I mean, you know, it overall it destroys a lot of lives. A lot of lives. I mean.
Yeah, for sure.
Overall, it's no happy ending to doing drugs.
For sure.
No, I've never seen a happy ending. I've never seen someone say, "Yeah, man, you know,
Yeah, because sometimes the thing about it is sometimes with the alcohol you can get off. Like I've seen a lot of celebrities, you know, go to AA, whatever the case may be, switch their life around. Either they get sick, and they change that around. But a lot of times those drugs. When you get on those drugs, that's kind of like...
I feel like alcohol is the worst drug, though.
I don't know.
One of the worst drugs.
You think so? What about heroin?
Nah, heroin is...
Heroin's a different kind of drug.
Yeah.
Heroin's different.
Just even crack. Like, I done seen grown men ask other grown men, like, you know, that they not even... These are straight men. And they like, yo... Like if I could get $10, I'll suck it for $10. Like
desperate,
you know, you'll do
anything.
anything. I heard grown men say.
No. You said I've seen.
Yo, that's
I've
insane.
Heard.
No, you
them
said
say it.
You said you seen.
Yeah, I've seen it. I didn't see the act of it, but I've seen them say that.
I've seen them. Yeah.
Yeah, I've seen them say that.
I've never seen a man ask.
I have. I have.
Really?
Front lines.
Where did you witness happen?
Front lines. I've seen that happen.
I've seen women do craziness. I've never seen a man.
Nah, I've seen
it.
Yeah.
What?
I had one of my it was one of my friends. I was about to call his name too. I can't be calling people's names up here because people still ask. But one of my friends came to me and told me, was like, he was like, your cousin was like, you know, can I wash your car?
Mm-hmm.
He was like, I told him. Which my cousin's was like a street dude, streets, but then got on drugs. So he was like, yo, he asked me could he wash my car. I was like, nah, I'm good. But nah, you good. He was like, all right, well, you know, if you want some top or something, let me know. And he was like, yo, like he was like, it's your cousin, so I can't get disrespectful like that. Like, so I ain't gonna put my hands on him or nothing. Yeah. But I'll let him know, like, bro, you got to get out of here with that. Like, you know, this not what we do. Like, you know, go your own way with that.
Your cousin said that to this.
That's what he told me.
This is one of your white cousins?
I don't have no white cousins. I don't have.
Why you say white cousins?
I have no white cousins in my family.
No, because that sounds like some white boys. You know what I mean?
It sounds like some crackhead stuff.
Exactly.
It don't even matter.
Thank you. ISIS don't matter your race.
Shoot.
It's crazy that the Dominican would always be bringing up race in here.
Dominican? Who Dominican?
Michael.
No, you look a little...
Mike Vega.
But
that's it. But anyway, so it's crazy. It's you know what I mean? Like, it's been. What's the movie it was on? It was a movie that's happened on too.
Menace to Society.
Oh, don't be a menace.
No, the real
juice in the hood.
No, she's going to the comedy. She would do the comedy movie, right? We talking about that.
That's one of her top five. That's
top five.
That's one of her top five.
Don't be a menace. Don't be a menace. Don't be a menace. And don't be a menace.
You talking about Menace to Society? She said, "Don't be a Menace to Society."
Right.
Why drinking juice in the hood?
You see, that's one of her top fives. That's one of her top fives, I'm telling you.
But on the original, on the real,
it comes out after a while. If you talk to her long enough,
right, you figure out the personality comes out.
You figure it out. You know what I'm saying? It always slips. I always say you talk to a person long enough, you
know who they are.
Shut up.
Yeah. But on the original Menace to Society, remember he was like, he's like, oh, I got some cheeseburgers for sale.
Yeah, I remember
and he was
that.
like, yo, don't nobody want no cheeseburger. He's like, man, I'll suck your man. So it happens, bro. What's the other movie where remember?
Oh my God.
Remember it was Samuel L. Jackson, and the mom is like,
don't say nothing.
The mom was like, what happened to the TV?
What?
And he's like, I smoked the TV. Yeah, I smoked the TV.
Yeah,
So back
that
then,
was,
you know, you
what
get
was
on
that?
drugs, you'll do anything for the
I
drugs.
ask Ice what movie that was.
What? Don't
Jungle
I-
Fever.
I don't.
Jungle Fever?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Smoke the TV.
He did that
Mike
whole-
is crazy.
You remember the dance he was doing?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was crazy.
It was crazy. Even on what's the name in Power, they had Kung Fu Kenny.
No, I
Your
don't
man
remember that. I don't remember that.
your man what's his name? He just dissed Drake. That's crazy. That
Yo,
shit.
check this out.
No, what's his
Oh,
name?
he said
Come on,
no, he said no,
Kendrick
oh,
Lamar.
boy.
I don't even Kendrick Lamar in Power. Remember he was a drug addict. He plays drug addict
I
in
forgot
Power.
Kendrick was in Power.
Yeah,
What
he
you
played the
about to
drug
say,
addict in
Mike?
Power.
Yeah, I remember my cousin, right? My aunt used to have this, man. Yo, I love him. Yo, my aunt had this old school clock. It was like a sun. It had a little round circle, and it was like.
I remember
it
those
was
clocks.
Like one,
Yeah.
it had, wood.
You old as hell if you got. But I remember those clocks.
My aunt, nah, she had that on a wall. So one day I went in my aunt's house, and I said,
Where the clock?
what happened to your clock? And my mother said, shh. My cousin Derek, man, stole that clock.
You done
off
called the man's
wall.
name on camera.
Well, he passed away. Man.
Okay.
She passed away. So
Okay.
It is what it is. I mean,
He smoked the clock.
I love Derek. Man.
I smoked
He
the
stole
clock,
the
mama.
clock off the wall. All you saw, this is a project. All you saw was the
The
she put it
imprint.
up when the imprint
Yeah,
of
the shadow of it.
clock.
Where it used to be.
I said, yo,
I smoked
my-
the clock,
I
mama.
smoked the clock.
man. I said,
It's the most.
Yeah, it's crazy. Even stuff like you can look at even the movie like Paid in Full, where like friends kill friends over drugs.
oh, no question.
Like it's crazy. Like the money, like the drug money. So it's crazy. Like you gotta,
Yo, I'm gonna tell you
it's
something.
dangerous.
Making the money is just as addictive as smoking the drugs.
100%. When
It's
you
even
when you get
probably more addictive.
right, is you in the game. It's hard to get out the game
Yeah. It's
because you're making so much money. It's a thrill.
Adrenaline, yeah.
Right.
It's a different kind of high, man.
And a lot of times, either way, either side, sometimes you don't make it out the game.
Yeah, you ain't winning.
Dead or jail.
Or
Is
on
it-
drugs.
Right.
I know a lot of my friends that are on drugs right now.
Right. Me too. They used to be,
they
you know.
used to be hustlers. They
Yeah,
on
used to be
drugs.
hustlers. Yeah.
Wanna
And
smoke
again,
drugs.
I don't understand what would make you be like after you see that everyone that you served looked like they from Thriller.
Mm-hmm.
They-
Or The Walking Dead.
Right. While you would be like,
Walking Dead, yeah.
right. While you would be like, you know what? I need a piece of this
The
too.
prettiest girl that was in the school,
Yeah.
wound up doing drugs. You be like, all right.
Pregnant
Yeah.
and on
I
crack.
done seen that a few times. And now you see them, you're like, oh my God.
Yeah. Come on,
Few
you can't
times.
clean up yourself. I know, ain't nothing.
No teeth.
Yeah, no teeth.
It's crazy.
God.
Stealing out of Target, bringing it to the barber shop, trying to sell it to everybody.
Yo, this is bugging me out. My ear hit this.
Oh, okay.
Tripped me out, bro. So I'm, ooh.
What's that?
Yeah. No. Yo, yeah.
Thought one of the crackheads was on your
I
neck.
swear to you. I thought one was talking to me. I swear. And that's the price of fame,
Where we talk about fashion, art,
music, and entertainment.
and we out. Good night. Thriller,
Deuces.
crackheads.